A Happy Pocket Full of Money by David Cameron Gikondi, read by John Wayne Myers. Disc 2. According to Albert Einstein and others, time and space do not exist as separate entities. Time is not a separate thing, and space, made up of length, width, and height, is not another separate thing. Rather, they are all one thing, a continuum called the space-time continuum. Try to understand this and use it. Do not believe in time as something separate from you that you have to go through as it dictates. If you do not take time to understand time, it will rule your thinking, your planning, your belief system, and your experiences. Time is not a straight line that you have to walk through. Imagine it to be a network of tunnels under a city. To get from house A to house B, you can use any one of very many routes, some longer and some shorter. For example, in 1930, it may have taken 30 years of hard work to make a person rich. Now it can take 2 years or less. We have increased our wealth consciousness and certainty, and this makes us take a shorter path. Another way to think of the space-time continuum is as a sheet of paper that holds all possible events. Every event possible, everything, is on that paper. Then imagine yourself to be a pencil with an eye. Then imagine that this piece of paper wraps itself around the pencil. So, you are the pencil, and you are fully wrapped in that paper that holds all events possible. But this pencil has only one eye, so you can only see the event happening on the piece of paper in the region where the eye is. The pencil's eye can travel up and down and around the pencil. It is a movable eye that can go anywhere on the pencil's surface. The faster you move the eye, the more events you see. Now, imagine you can increase the size of the eye. The bigger you make it, the more events you see at the same time. Okay, one last thing. Imagine you can multiply the number of eyes on you, the pencil. When the pencil has more eyes, it sees more life, more events simultaneously instead of one at a time. When you increase the number of eyes and size of each eye, you see more in less time. Okay, replace the word I in this whole explanation with the word consciousness. An increase in eye size and number of eyes is an increase in consciousness, in being awake to all that exists. That is what our evolution as beings is all about, increasing consciousness. Okay, so what is the pencil? Yourself. Your spirit or soul, as you wish to call it. You are a timeless and multidimensional being, made in the image and likeness of the Source, God. And as you grow, you increase your consciousness and awareness of this fact. Now imagine that your best friend is another pencil with the same piece of paper wrapped around him or her. You are both pencils with eyes, with the same piece of paper wrapping around you. When your eyes meet, you experience the same bit of all that is at the same time. You decide to meet by choosing to meet. You can choose to meet anything you wish in that continuum. There are no blocks, and free will works without error to the extent that you exercise it with certainty. Knowing this is power. Using this knowledge for wealth and any other desire you have in your life is joy. This is how you explain all interaction. In truth, you and your friend and everyone else are just individuations of the same pencil, so that when your eyes, consciousness, meet, you experience being together. But you are always together on a higher level. Events that appear simultaneous to you may occur at different times for another observer, depending on his or her relative motion. Imagine you are in a big box on a truck moving from south to north. At the center of the box is a light bulb that goes on and off periodically. As you are in the room, you will find that the light strikes the north wall of your box at the same time as it strikes the south wall. You can even measure this and find it to be so. You will find that it strikes all walls simultaneously. This will be your truth. Now suppose that there is a woman at the side of the road and that your box has a glass window. The woman can see inside your box through this window. Because she is stationary, and you and your box and bulb are in motion, her experience will be different. She will see that the north wall is getting light slightly after the south wall, because the north wall is moving away from the light while the south wall is moving towards the light from the bulb. Remember that the box is moving south to north and the bulb is in the center. She can even measure this to be so. She finds that the south wall gets light earlier than the north wall later. This will be her truth. See, two contradicting yet accurate truths can coexist. How is that? To the universe, these are just events. Time is local to the observer, to you. In reality, there is no time, only all events all at once. It is your motion through these events that makes you feel as if there is time. It is your expansion of consciousness that makes you move faster through more events. An expanded consciousness enables you to take in more events per moment. An increase in wealth consciousness makes you get rich faster, move through more events faster, see more events quicker. In reality, it brings you into the awareness and experience of more of all that is per moment, so that you appear to have more stuff, hence appear to have more wealth. It is also your increased right choices and increase in desires and goals made with certainty that also make you experience more at any moment of now. By increasing your goals, your mental images, and holding them steady and certain, you see more wealth. That is one of the secrets of time. Hermann Minkowski, Einstein's mathematics teacher, came up with a set of equations that prove that all the past and future of an individual person all meet at a single point now and in a single place here, wherever the individual is doing the observations. All events in the universe are all occurring simultaneously at this eternal moment of now. The illusion we have of them occurring one at a time in a sequence that seems to flow is because of the type of awareness or consciousness that we have in this human form.